Linus Burgers. In the shadows of the night, where demons haunt and fright, everyone stands afraid to fight against the evil. But there are those that stand alone against the evil and the crones. Heroes willing to go the extra mile and end the evil with maximum style. When you need heroes to go deep, when you need heroes that never sleep, Linus Burgers. When you know all hope is gone, when you need to right what's wrong, Linus Burgers. Now evil will run and hide, as nothing but light now resides. Our heroes saving all the souls, their adventures now a tale of hope. When you need heroes to go deep, when you need heroes that never sleep, Linus Burgers. When you know all hope is gone, when you need to right what's wrong, Linus Burgers. Now evil will run and hide, as nothing but light now resides. Our heroes saving all the souls, their adventures now a tale of hope. When you need heroes to go deep, when you need heroes that never sleep, Linus Burgers. When you know all hope is gone, when you need to right what's wrong, Linus Burgers. Darkness better run and hide, with faith, fist and pride. Nothing can stop what is inside. Monsters better run, else they die. The heroes are on their way. If you're in the darkness, you will pay. When you need heroes to go deep, when you need heroes that never sleep, Linus Burgers. When you know all hope is gone, when you need to right what's wrong, Linus Burgers.
Light and Sparkers, welcome.
I love that song.
Do what?
I hate the name, but I love that song.
It's a
Well-
great name.
We just have to remember, like, if we end up going into campaign 3, name the group before Marsland gets a chance to name it.
You guys had so much opportunity.
Yeah, there was a lot of opportunity, and there was a lot of, why do we need to name the group? Because it makes it a lot easier to identify for the townspeople. So,
What,
Well,
this group of 5 adventures can't be confused with that group of 5 adventures?
you know, there might be another group of adventures that are going around that are similar names. So you never know.
Oh boy.
And maybe they're the Dark Sparkers. So
The Dark Sparkers.
The Dark Sparkers.
this one is slowly rolling through the group right now. Justinian may be with us later. He knows how to connect if he does. One of the benefits of the new system is we don't have to account for that. So there he is. Have fun. Which I didn't have to miss, or wish I didn't have to miss.
Which one?
Well, buddy, the way this is set up, if you get to where you can hook up, even if it's something else, like just hook in. You know how to do that. So it is up. So
Holy carp. Doom Eternal is $4 on Steam right now.
well, I mean, it's like 20 years old.
It doesn't matter.
What?
It's still good.
I thought Doom Eternal was the remake.
Yeah. 2022.
Yeah.
That's
No,
20 years
2020.
old.
No, 2020.
What?
And he's mapping for this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's just I feel older than what it is. That's a whole story too. But we won't get into that. So yeah, got my cider donuts this weekend. Had an impromptu run in with Bishop at the orchard. That was fun. See, because use your phone. Yep, that's what Fanboy Tone says. It's Jehovah. What's nice is, he has a young child, and it's like a grandchild for me. So,
Yeah.
and I like to get her really, really wound up and then send her home with her parents. So I'm just practicing for later on in life.
When you have
It doesn't
grandkids.
take much.
It does not take much. When she was like, let's play tag, I'm like, listen, I'll go
I
around
know.
this table like twice and then
Her thing now is running. If we could get her a Sonic costume, she would be over the moon. She wants to run and race everything, and I'm like,
that's what she should be for Halloween.
Yeah, we've
You could be-
talked
you
about. She just changes her mind way too much.
You would make a good Doc Robotnik.
Oh,
That's good. but yeah, it's all about racing right now, and I'm like, I'm going to be 46, and I've got problems already.
Everything from the hips down hurt.
I can only do it for so long.
So that was entertaining. It's been a very busy weekend as we get into October, which is pumpkin spice season, and that's my favorite season. So be sure, and I tell you, their cider there is also very good. Like it, I feel like cider that you can get in the grocery store when it comes out has started to get really watered down. Like when you look at it, if it looks like dark pea, that's not good cider. Cider should be like dark brown, opaque.
I mean, that's light pea for me.
Oh, well, then that's concerning. We should talk to Mrs. Wombat Warrior about that. I don't know.
So have some words.
Right? It's so funny. It's we'll come up with some harebrained idea, and she'll tell us no.
You can't do that.
So
It's bad for everybody.
orchards make good cider, you ding dong. They do, but even some of the orchards we've been to around here, like it's a lot of that light pea looking stuff. This stuff that I got, man, it's got all but chunks in it. And that's how I want my cider. I may have to go back and get like a gallon of it. I only got a half gallon. It's almost gone.
And no tone. Bishop likes to leave his house. Bishop would leave his house all the time if he could.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me that don't like leaving the house. It's unsafe outside. But yeah, Annex, what have you had going on?
I have been hanging out with my chitlins all weekend, so nothing
Oh,
really
fun.
and I just sat down with had some fellowship with folks at church, and it's been a pretty laid back weekend. Can't complain.
Those are really nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
I know from other standpoints in our life that me and Annex share together, it's been pretty chaotic in that world.
Yes,
So,
yes, it has.
so-
It's nice to be able to sit back and turn your brain off. So,
yeah. And that's how we keep anonymity. Quentin, you've had some exciting adventures lately, just starting.
Yeah, we got a house to clean up. But actually, funny thing is, what I was gonna say is I went to Hershey Park this weekend.
Oh, is that any good?
Whoa, it was fun.
I had to do the walk of shame, not because I'm fat, but because the ride wouldn't go past my shoulders to come down far enough.
No.
It was like the
Oh.
Scrambler or something. It was one of those ones that spin.
Oh, well, you shouldn't ride that anyways.
No, everyone else got on, and I'm like, I can't go any further. Like, I have that much room for my stomach, but like, I was like, at least it's my one friend was like, at least it wasn't like a fat walk of shame, right? I was like, no, that's a different one that happened.
I've seen people have to do that at Great Wolf Lodge. Like water park people, I love water parks, by the way. But if you have a weight limit or a size limit, please let people weigh and measure themselves before they get up to the thing. Don't make them walk of shame down the stairs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, Hershey Park did a pretty good job, but every single ride had a cart that you could try before you waited in line.
And Kings Island does that as well. In fact, when my parents went with us, and we took them recently, and my mom and dad are like, "Oh, let's go right there." I'm like, "Hey, sit in the cart, see if the thing closes before we get all the way up there." So
Mhm.
just want to make sure. Yeah, Fanboy Tone says, "Did you get any Hershey squirts?"
No.
What?
If
Wait.
I ran that park, I would have a drink called Hershey Squirts, just because.
Why? I don't like this.
You don't like what?
I don't know where that's going. I think I know where it's going. I'm not okay with
You've
it.
never heard
Diarrhea.
Hershey Squirts? Yeah, it's diarrhea.
No.
It's such a
Cha-cha-cha.
bizarre name for a park. Hey, I went to Hershey Park. I was like, I've heard of the Hershey Highway, and that's
Well, it's
not
Hershey
something-
Park because it's in Hershey, and it's right next to the Hershey factory where
Yeah,
they make the chocolates.
I
it's
heard
weird.
the town like smells like chocolate. Is that true, or is that a
Yeah.
urban myth?
They like pump the smell of chocolate out.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I hear they do the same thing at paper mills.
Oh, gross. Growing up in a town that had a paper mill, it's
It's
Not
nasty.
great. yeah, it's nasty. The kids these days, yeah. I don't know. I mean, is everybody in Hershey like on Rascals? Just there's just chocolate in the air all the time. But I couldn't live there. It was like at one point in life, I almost worked for Breyer's Ice Cream, and I'm glad I didn't because I'd probably be pretty heavy. Because they were like, "Oh yeah, you get to sample all the new stuff before it comes out." Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
Ooh,
Didn't get that job.
mint
Yeah.
Oreo ice cream.
Oh, you,
Reese's.
you don't even realize that you
Reese's
just
one?
triggered Tone, and in like 12 seconds, he's going to say something because
Hershey has a
them.
new Reese cup. It's a Reese cup with an Oreo inside of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen it. My wife.
The
my
Oreos
wife-
have a Reese
I
one.
have had one.
Reese
Yeah.
cups can all be destroyed and never come back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Reese's are so good.
They're disgusting.
I disagree.
Mars is gonna die. Oz is gonna be like, I heard you don't like Hershey's.
Oh,
That-
problem
that-
with chocolate and peanut butter, you little freak.
Yeah. My youngest says chocolate and peanut butter doesn't go together, and I'm like, well, you're dumb. So
I'm sorry, you
might as well
intelligence
let her
skipped
know
the
now.
generation.
Yeah, right. Reese's
him now.
Pieces are probably my favorite candy. We don't need that negative. Boot him now. Right. So, Marson, have you had anything rolling? Just regular stuff?
Just regular, getting the fall hiking in. Yeah, was up in New Hampshire looking at the pretty colors.
That's what I was just telling the wife this weekend too. Is like we're starting to get into where it's really nice to ride the bike during the day because it's cooler temperatures and breezy and stuff. I want to get out some. But,
My goodness, I was on a walk this morning at like a place called like Luke University. They had a nice little like 5-mile trail behind their university. I was like, oh, this would be fine. It was unkempt, and I about died because the spider web that came across there, and that spider was like that thick, and it was on my shirt. And I was talking about my wife, and I think I screamed like a little girl.
so like I've had this conversation like with my wife. Like I definitely don't have a problem with spiders. Spiders are spiders, but like when you see something on you, a bug or a spider, I think your initial reaction is to like kind of freak out a little bit because you don't want it on you and you're not 100% sure what it is at the 3-second reaction. Like, and like sometimes it's like, like you had like, why are you freaking out? It was just a little bug. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know that at the time.
I agree with that. I do the same thing. Like
Give me one of
any
those-
bug can be anywhere else. I don't care. The moment it's on me and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the little fuzzy roly polies that you like. You have little fuzzy caterpillars.
The little woolly mammoths?
Yeah, and they were great. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute." It pooped on me. Oh, but a spider ain't no way. You get off of here, and you will be smashed.
I found a little white fuzzy willy worm is what we used to call them, and like I brought it inside to show Cadence because as a kid I always I'm like, oh cool, like that, and like she freaked out. And I'm just like, it's a worm. Like if it started on the floor running towards you, it would reach you in 3 weeks. Like, what do you want to happen here? Like, yeah,
That's right.
it's
We
crazy.
get a lot of crickets over here, and
Yeah.
they don't like crickets at all. I'm like, it's just like a grasshopper. It's not going to hurt you. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's gonna chirp at you.
Oddly enough, like we get a
Chirp
lot of
viciously.
praying mantises.
Those things are cool. Every time I
They-
see those things, I'm
but-
like, whoa.
But like you forget they fly, and like you're just like looking out the window, and it's like and they just land, and you're like, oh, they fly.
well, so the other night I was coming into the garage, and I'm like, there's this big fly-looking thing on the floor. Now it's not moving, it's not making any noise, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, I know we've had there's cicadas still coming around here and there. You can still hear them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it must have been the shell. So I go and I get a paper towel and I come back out and I'm like literally right on top of it, and it's still not moving, not making any noise. I go to pick it up and I see the wings start to flutter. And I'm like, and this thing's like the size of a quarter. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, well, now you're getting crushed before I pick you up. I was just like, I've been bombarded by these things before, so they hurt. I'm like, I just couldn't believe it was just sitting there. Like, I don't know if it just was cold out and it didn't want to move. I was like, this is weird.
All right. Well, we have some exciting adventures tonight. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Don't forget, tomorrow we are going to, with the folks from B&B Half-Ass Beer Review and the very special guest of Rohit Raju from wrestling, are all getting together to talk the ending of Alien Earth. That will be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So
That series.
yeah. So I'm sure there's going to be some opposing opinions. So could be good. Could be good. If you haven't seen that on Instagram or Facebook, check out that image. It's hilarious. I'll put it in our Discord after the stream. And check out Fanboy Tone's haircut. It's beautiful. Spit it out. I know, dude. It's been this way all day. The brain is running up here, and I'm just trying to catch up with everything else. So, all right. Anything else before we get rolling? Meet your special friend.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh,
Without further ado, let's get into the dungeon. All right. Last week, when we were with the party, they prepared to leave for the Plane of Fire, and Bishop went to visit his family. But during that, Marsland had some interesting communications with his parents, and after a discussion with the group, they decided to change their plans from going to the Plane of Fire to going to the Arboreum.
Arabian.
Arboreum?
Arboreum.
Arboreum.
Everything in the next campaign is named Bob.
Bob 1. Bob 74.
Freaking killing me. So, after arriving at the Arboreum, They were summoned to meet with Colton Frost, which is where we pick up tonight. So to rehash what happened. Oh, also, just for posterity, because it's story driven and such. I'm going to have Bishop and Gwynton mute, so you can't hear what I'm saying. Just give me a thumbs up. All right.
That's the wrong finger, Bishop.
Hey, he heard you.
He heard.
Peter.
Okay. Nice test, Annex. All right, where we left off, the doors groan open. From the shadows of the root hall, a figure steps into the pale glow of the Sumalan. At first, you think your eyes deceive you. The face is unmistakable. The sharp jaw, the scar at the temple, the unmistakable height and bearing. Oz approaches from the shadows. But he is changed. His once unruly hair is bound with a circlet of woven crystal and leaf. His chaotic grin is gone, replaced with a still, serene smile. His clothes are regal, flowing robes of white and silver, every fold precise, every gesture measured, not the shirtless, half-dressed elf you once knew. And his eyes glimmer faintly, catching the light like crystal, steady. So, the Wanderers return. How curious. Fate, it seems, is never without humor. When he speaks, the voice is his.
This is Oz talking?
Yes. And yet not. It's smooth, calm, practiced. He stops at the foot of the dais, looking directly at you. No warmth. You let me die in shadow. And yet, here I stand, chosen, crowned, alive. But the Arboreum may have need of you. Serve, and you may yet earn its grace. The courtiers bow as one, and the Frost Reavers slam the butts of their spears against the floor, echoing within the chamber. You see Oz descend the dais a step towards you, his voice carrying across the chamber, calm and authoritative. And you just see no emotion on his face as he levels his gaze at you and Justinian Marsland, or you, Marsland. You request access to parts of my island? Is that correct?
Sorry, did we actually make that request already?
Somebody, Annex mentioned it last week.
Yep.
Okay. Can I insight check him if I do it? Does it feel like it's actually him? Do I feel like I'm getting played?
Go ahead and insight check him.
18.
Yeah, I mean, he's different. I mean, Oz has always been chaotic, but you've never seen him in this kind of setting. He was always running from everyone, always hiding, always not revealing anything, and this is Oz revealed.
You're back. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy you were able to get back into your body. You must understand what a challenge it was for us.
Must I? And he just stares just blankly at you.
We did so much, risked so much to try and get you back. We went far across the land into dangerous caverns to try and rescue you, but something tragic happened and we didn't know where you went. We had no idea, no way of finding you. Not with our ability. It's not a day that's gone by that we haven't thought about you.
If only you showed the dedication that others have. But no matter. I'm sure you did your best.
What a dick! Well, you don't have to believe us, but I mean it. I'm glad to see you back. I hope you are doing well here.
He turns slightly. I hope the friends you replaced me with have grown closer than I was able to with you.
You were not replaced.
But maybe you can earn back my trust. If you're willing. You require access to the Forgotten Swamp?
I glance over at an axe. That we do.
I'll nod.
My dig sites there in the swamp have fallen silent. My people seem to be too afraid to tread there, but you are unbound. You claim strength, yet not enough to save me, it seems, when it mattered most. How about you now lend that strength to the Arboreum? And maybe forgiveness can be found.
What exactly is it that you're asking us to do?
He turns and walks back up before turning and standing beside Colton, who just has a smirk on his face. I need you all to go to my dig sites, find what has stopped my miners, and bring back the crystals they mine there, some of them. For we need to study and see if something is amiss with those. They are very important to us. And if in the depths you find signs of what you came for, whether that be your runes, stones, writings, whatever you believe is in the swamps, bring it to me. I will decide if you, as my former friends, to keep them. You, of course, will be compensated fairly for the crystals. It would be in your best interest. I will allow that.
When you say stopped the miners, do you mean they've returned unfruitful, or you have not heard from them at all?
I have not heard from them. No one has, and no crystal shipments have returned in about a week.
Seems risky. Where in the Arboretum, or in the swamp, should we go? It, to my understanding, is a rather large place.
There are paths, roads that will lead you through my dig sites. Stick to the roads. You will find them. I would say as long as you check at least 3 of them, we should be able to find what has occurred. Is that okay for you, or is that too difficult?
I don't know if we have much of a choice here.
I believe I'm being quite accommodating, considering other stories.
Do you have any fault with this, Anax?
This seems like a good path forward. I would agree.
Justinian nods as well and agrees. I think this is what we can do.
Very well, then.
Excellent. I knew we could still be friends, Marslin. You may leave tomorrow. For now, enjoy the splendor of my city. I will notify my guards to give you access through the southern gate. May the daughter of the night skies watch over you. And Marslin, please don't disappoint me again.
I will try not to. I do have one final question. How did you find him?
Colton steps forward. When you love someone, there's nothing that will stop you from bringing them back to you.
Not sure if that entirely answered my question, but very impressive nonetheless.
Would you like me to say that we found him at a junk trader in the
Is that-
Astral Sea?
What happened?
You wouldn't know, would you? Because you never tried.
You are correct. We did not. We had to weigh a very difficult choice of finding our friend against helping all of the people that existed here in this land. We knew we could make some sort of impact on versus the completely unknown territory of the Astral Sea.
Yes, I remember gathering flowers. You know, important things.
It was important.
Or maybe leveling part of a city. That was important as well.
So you didn't believe in what we were doing?
Everyone makes choices. And they live with those choices. Don't they, light unsparkers?
So you were unhappy with the choices that you made during your time with us, it sounds like.
A deal was a deal. I honored my side. Your side, debatable.
I thought I was talking to Oz. Am I talking to Colton?
You are talking to Colton. Oz is just standing there. Sorry. If you don't have anything, don't just stand there, jaw down on the floor. Go about and proceed to the swamp tomorrow, as King Silverleaf instructed.
Very well. Thank you for your time.
And he bows slightly. Are you guys leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna bow and head out.
All right, Annex.
I'm gonna wait for them to leave, and I'm gonna just hesitate for a moment.
Okay, Justinian walks out as well, and you just kind of stand there and stand tall.
King
Forget-
Ozadov,
He turns and looks at you. Yes.
they have not stopped talking about you and about their concern for you. You are a constant topic and of constant concern for them, and it has weighed on them terribly, the decisions that they felt they had to make.
I guess we all do make choices.
Yes, we do. By your leave.
He nods at you.
I'll bow and join the rest of the party.
Okay. You all exit into the city. The city's going about its day. It's a nice summer day. It's cooler up here than in Candor's Keep.
Well, Marsland, Justinian, I'm sorry that went the way that it did. I'm sure you were hoping for more of a reunion of friends rather than what we experienced.
I would not say that necessarily went well, no.
Well, I'm sure that given time, that friendship can be restored. If we curry his favor by performing this task, it will assist us and maybe even restore a bond that was once broken.
We shall see. I have a feeling the influence of Colton might be too detrimental for that to be restored.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Well, it's still early, so I'm going to head out and get a lay of the city. Maybe stop by the local temple or medical facility and see what I can do to assist.
Oh, come along. I have not mapped this area, this corner of the land yet. I'm keen to add it to my notes.
Justinian says, should we go get Bishop and Quentin?
Who?
Let's we could reach out to them and then see if they would like to rescind their decision to stay on board.
At least let them know we're okay, I guess.
Maybe let them know that Oz is back.
I'm sure Gwynton and Bishop would be fascinated to hear that.
He's probably putting his wee one down, so we'll give him a minute. We can do that in a little bit.
Give it
We'll
to
start-
Quentin. He's back.
Yep.
We're getting shafted.
Shafted? Oh.
Based on the
So-
comments. I feel
No.
like-
I'm gonna. I guess I'm done. I'm gonna go re-roll a new character then.
No.
Yeah. If you want to just mute for the rest of tonight's session.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'd be. Yeah. Gwynton, Bishop. Oz is back, and he is king.
And he's a dick.
What do you mean Oz is back? I just tried reaching out to him like a week ago.
Were you within 1,000 feet of him?
Sending
Oh,
him
you were
anywhere.
sending. Right. He is back. He is rather upset with us. In fact, I would say it maybe has.
Remember, this is a
transcended-
message spell. 25 words. Like,
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
No, he
it's
doesn't.
not,
It
it's
must
not an
start
open
and end with-
walkie-talkie.
I was gonna ask if are they back at the ship, but yeah, no, I say what I said,
Okay.
and I think Marsden said all he can say.
It cuts off. But he keeps talking.
How long has he been back?
Unknown.
Colton was not very forthright with those details.
Obviously, he did not try to reach out to us at all.
As Marsland stated, he is. Do you guys want to meet at the inn? We're over at inn.
Oh, are we not on this? I thought they came.
No, they're using the sending stone.
We're using ascending. This is rather awkward trying to talk in 25 words or less. Do you want to meet in person?
You can come back to the ship.
You know,
Is there a limited number of times we can use those?
That was my
We-
next question.
We haven't really established that. As long as it's not abusable, I don't care.
It hasn't been
Stop
abused
abusing
yet.
it, guys.
Let's find a way to abuse it.
You will. You will.
What were those old phones where you could just turn them into walkie-talkies and talk to other people? They're on that same channel.
The Nextels.
So anyone near Bishop? I'm not sure where
Yeah.
I'd be on the ship versus him.
I would
Well-
say you guys are near each other. Well, just for
Okay.
sheer whatever.
I'm on the main deck most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fit in the door to go below deck.
Bishop, I don't know if I believe that it's actually Oz who's back, like they're saying.
Are you still walkie-talkieing?
No, this is just a Bishop.
I don't know why he would be upset with us. He knew what our limitations were, and he knew that we would have tried everything in our power to retrieve him.
I mean,
At a certain point, we did all we could do. We didn't even have this vessel to reach the astral sea at the time.
yeah, if he was conscious while he was in that statue, he knows we were literally right there at him. And then, I mean, the next thing he would know is he's drifting in space, but...
We know how hateful Colton Frost is, so who knows how he poisoned his mind.
Well, did you want to meet them at the end, or just see if they can come back to the ship?
I'm assuming they're already at the inn, so it's not like we know where the inn is.
Right?
Sending my location.
Active updates.
Here's a pin.
Neat. These sending zones have a map function in them, I guess.
As long as it is safe for you to
Ooh.
walk
Whoa.
through.
Yeah.
I mean, they did say that there were dwarves there the other night. So,
Gosh, that city must be massive if that tree is a mile in diameter.
It is a big city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so I guess the next step would be get off the ship and ask where the inns are.
I find it odd that we all have rooms on this vessel, and they don't tend to ever want to sleep on it.
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's easier to stay at the end if the inn's closer to the location, or maybe they were told because they were escorted off the ship, say, hey, you need to stay here.
We'll start heading that way then.
So yeah, we'll
Man,
get
Bishop's
off.
tired.
I am also tired. I'm struggling. No, we'll get off and we'll talk to the. I imagine if we're getting off, there's going to be some people with that pointing at halberds at us.
No, I mean you're in the docks, so
Okay, so we're not being greeted the same way they were greeted a day ago.
well, it's different when the dragon riders bring you down. You know,
Okay.
and yeah.
Then I guess we'll get off and look for either somebody to ask if they know where the inns are that we could try going to, or look for a map.
Yeah, they have no problem pointing you to the ends there, so that's not an issue. So they point you to the Gentle Rest.
start heading that way.
Okay.
All right. The rest of you, Marsland and Annex, just waiting for them to get there.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Okay, so you guys arrive. You see Marsland, Annex, and Justinian just kind of standing there. Justinian's just somber looks, kind of situation.
What happened in there with you guys?
Well, Oz is back, as we discussed. And he's not happy. He basically thinks that we did not do nearly enough to try and come find him. And Colton made it clear that he thought what we were doing was not very important.
Saving the entire world.
Yes.
Couple times.
There was not much reasoning to be had, to be frank. It definitely seemed to be the Oz. But he's different. He's changed. He's not quite so rough around the edges like he used to be. He's much more clean cut and proper.
So, Biddle is microwaving something.
Yeah,
Ah!
Annex, mute.
Sounds like he might have been manipulated to some extent then. If he's drastically changed since the last time we saw him.
I would say it seems like Colton might have had some influence on him.
It's almost like they put a different soul into him or something. Not the same character playing him.
Blah!
Deus Ex Machina.
What is that hum?
That's his microwave.
Or the AC. If possible, I would like to talk to him, but I don't know how hard it is to get a audience with him.
I imagine you could try sending now.
So, what was said? Are we granted permission to?
Yes. We have been granted permission to go into the swamp, but we have a task. His mining crews have gone missing. They have not been heard from. We are effectively tasked with figuring out what happened to them. He said there are roads in there, to be obvious where to go, as long as we check out, say, at least 3 mining caves to be able to paint a full enough picture of what happened in there.
How many
also
mining
mentioned-
caves are there total?
Many. He also mentioned if we were to come across crystals or artifacts or whatever else we might be looking for in there, to bring it back to him, and he will be the decider of what we get to keep.
That does not include what we already have on us, correct?
I didn't get that specific. Did I miss anything in Axe?
His popcorn's still popping.
Seems like we covered the majority of it.
It's rice.
You're popping your rice?
That's how you get Rice Krispies, right?
Exactly.
You will have to wait, I guess, before I can talk to.
Oh, there was a dog behind me.
Very good. Before I can talk to him again.
Rolled on her.
Wow! You're awful!
I'm sorry, Selena. You always lay right behind my chair.
We paused to remind everyone, be kind to your animals. Don't roll over them with your chair. Don't roll up a newspaper. Any of those kind of things. We love our animals here at 7D.
We do.
None of under here. Well, how do we get to these caves if we have to do them in order to get back in his favor somehow?
There we go to the gate tomorrow. We will be let in, and he said we will just find them.
That does not sound like a good plan.
He said it would be
Roam.
obvious.
Roam these forbidden swamps and
Look for these mining.
look for at least 3 mining caves. Maybe it does sound like the old Oz.
Well, do we know anything about the swamps, so I could try to have spells prepared?
Dangerous.
So power word kill. Got it. Okay. I mean, I guess if that's what we have to do, there's really no arguing with anything on it right now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So how far? Where do we have to meet based on where the ship is? Because Bishop and I do not have a room, so we'll just go back to the ship.
The
Or-
Fargate is where you'd be headed.
And where we parked at?
Skywind
The
Docks.
near
northeast.
gate.
I know, right? On the map.
Yep, northeast. Then northeast.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have it up over here yet. Okay, so that's that. That probably is more of a drastic considering you said the tree's a mile long. So I guess we'll meet you at the far gate in the morning then.
Are we separating?
Well, we don't have rooms, and there's lots of rooms in the ship. Well, okay, I guess dumb question. Where is the inn versus the far docks?
So the inn is going to be. Let me poke it. Like right here.
Oh. If we're right there, we should just get a room and stay, or just crash with you guys.
That is fine with me.
Bishop, do you have any reserves about that?
No.
I mean, try to make life simple, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So you have a day ahead of you. Anything particular you want to do, or you just want to sit in the inn?
I'd like to go out and get around the town, maybe show some benevolence here in the Arboretum. This is my first time here in probably quite a while.
Okay.
Be looking specifically for, or asking around specifically for a temple or some kind of medical facility.
Okay. Marsland?
I'm gonna wander the city, map it out, and I don't know, just out of curiosity, see what kind of maybe unique magical trinkets shops might have around here.
Okay. All right. Bishop?
I'm gonna go and take a walk around the tree itself and just kind of take in.
All right. And Gwynton?
When we made our way to the inn, did I see like dwarves walking around that? Okay. I will walk around with Anax then.
Okay. All right. So, Marsland, we will deal with you first.
Okay.
I'll just say Justinian is just going to go to his room. You said magical trinkets.
Something unique, maybe native to this land.
So,
basically a tourist.
Okay, there's two things that catch your eye. There is a shop called Frasian Amazements, and you kind of peek in a little bit while you're walking around, and it's a pet shop.
Oh, okay.
And you also find the Sparking Soul, which is some sort of magical emporium.
Do I have time to go to both?
Doesn't care about his parents dying, but puppy.
We're going to them tomorrow. They've been suffering for like 8 months. Let's go to the pet shop.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So let me get back there. You walk into the shop, and you see a variety of animals, from dog-like creatures to snakes to flying creatures, all sorts of things. And behind the counter, you see a halfling there, kind of tousled hair, dressed finely, and welcome to Frasian Amazements, where you can have a friend whenever you want.
Hello. Well, what is your name?
My name is Grid Gallowholt. What's yours?
I'm Marsland. Nice to meet you, Grid.
So what can I do for you today?
I'm from out of town. I was just wandering around, seeing what local trinkets or novelties or maybe more I could find that is from this area. And your shop caught my eye. What do you have here?
We have pets and creatures of all types and sizes and you name it. And if you want a companion to be your friend at all times, no matter the situation, we've got it.
What's a good low maintenance starter pet that I could get?
We do have hamsters. That's pretty starter for.
Have I heard of hamsters before?
Yeah, specifically, there is a fairly famous giant. It's a giant space hamster, but it's a miniature giant space hamster. So
Sorry, what is a giant space hamster?
it's specifically named with an adventure. There was Minsk and Boo, which was a famous space hamster.
Yep. If you ever get back, Marslin, you'd probably know that.
You cut out. What did you say?
Baldur's Gate. Play it.
I have not finished that yet. Do any of these creatures have any magical abilities?
Yes. We do have various fey creatures.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, so, and he takes you over to this cage, and you see this strange, short, pudgy, flightless bird thing that looks kind of, it moves kind of like a penguin. And it just looks at you with these big eyes. We have these. These are Dowars, and they have some abilities.
How big is this thing?
They're small.
Okay. How much would one of these things cost?
Oh, it's extremely rare, of course. I could part with one of them for about 200 gold pieces.
Ooh. 200 gold pieces, you say? Do I believe them that they're extremely rare?
You can insight check him if you would like.
9.
You believe him. They're
Okay.
really rare.
What kind of abilities does this critter have?
1 second. They do tend to bite.
Oh, great.
But they can cast Detect Thoughts a few times a day. These are just babies. When they grow to adults, they'll be about 3 foot tall.
Can you communicate with them at all?
Yes, they oddly enough speak common.
This will speak common.
When they get older.
Do I have to actively teach it common?
They're pretty intelligent, so it seems they just kind of know.
Are they all the same color?
No, actually, when they get to adult, they have bright plumage. It could be anything in the rainbow.
I can choose. Or it can choose.
No, it just kind of happens when they pass through puberty.
This will experience puberty. Do they?
If that seems too much, I have other creatures as well.
No, I think I might want one of these.
Yeah, you might you might want this creature over here. And he points to this creature, and it's imagine like a small. They're tiny, but like the body style of Gollum from Lord of the Rings, except like an anteater nose.
So it's kind of like Crow, but with a nose.
Kinda with big eyes. Let me see if I can put that in the chat. Yeah, there you go.
Oh God, it's hideous.
We have these too. Very loyal.
What can these do?
They love creature comforts. They love to serve. They can punch. They're not real great at it, but I wouldn't say that's their thing.
Are they intelligent?
Yes, more intelligent than these other creatures, but they can help the party. They can give some temporary hit points or to make you feel better.
And how much for one of these?
These extremely rare, extremely,
Is everything in this shop extremely rare?
extremely.
Do I still believe him?
Yeah, like you're
Lied
sold.
to you yet.
Yeah, so I could part with one of these for 100 gold pieces.
It is rather ugly.
And he's like jumps in front of the cage, and he's just like, shh, shh. Let's not be critical of the creatures. If you want a standard cute and cuddly, we have cats and dogs.
I think I might get a Dowar. It was just adorable.
That sounds great. And so there's 3 of them in the containment thing. Particular preference on male, female, and he's like, he picks one up and holds it upside down, and he's like looking.
Which ones tend to be better behaved?
To be honest, I don't know.
I'll take this one here. I'll just point to one of them.
Okay, so he grabs this one, and it's like, it's a little shorter than the others, a little bit more overweight than the others, and he just, here you go, and he sets it down, and then holds out his hand.
Just out of curiosity, how much is the space hamster?
1 second.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Extremely.
Unbelievably rare.
Oh, there it is. Giant space hamster. You haven't seen that yet. Okay. So if you specifically want a space hamster, he's like, come with me. And he takes you to the back. And you see this rodent, and it's the size of a brown bear.
Oh my gosh.
This is
not a hamster.
this is our giant space hamster, and this will run you about 2,000 gold pieces.
Ooh. Is it just like in a cage?
Yeah, they're the magical like containment fields, basically.
How much for a regular hamster?
Gold.
How many do you have?
I think we have around 10 of them.
That's it? How quickly do they procreate?
Uh, rather quickly. I don't know offhand how fast hamsters.
Man, I wish I was playing Zoramir right now. I will stick with just the Delaware for right now.
Okay.
The rest of this is very tempting. And I'll pass him over 200 gold.
Okay. He hands this pudgy little penguin-looking thing.
It was good doing business with you. Thank you. Do you have any like clothing or accessories to go along with them? A cage, perhaps a carrying case, or do they just walk alongside?
They walk alongside you. Not the fastest, but they can.
Is he delicate?
No, I mean, I wouldn't take him with you to fight a dragon or something.
So if I were to accidentally cast Fireball.
That might be too much.
Noted. Thank you.
But yes, they do enjoy clothing. You might want to stop and get them some clothing.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy him quite a lot. Does this city allow these types of pets into most establishments?
We have a giant tree in the center of city. Animals are kind of a thing here.
Just wanted to check. Well, thank you. This has been enlightening. It's been wonderful doing business with you.
Enjoy.
I'll wave to him and head out with my penguin.
All right. So in your character sheet, there is a place to add creatures. If not, I can send you the stat block. Let me send you the description here of these.
After all that, he puts it down and it runs away.
Thought about it.
See, I was thinking he's gonna walk out and there's gonna be like 4,000 of them just walking around.
There you go.
I found how to add it. I was really hoping you would say you had like 300 hamsters.
No,
Maybe 300 hamsters for.
You don't want to know. So yeah, you have one, and as soon as you get out of the shop, you just hear below you. Thanks, Mister.
Oh, you already can speak common. What's your name?
Yeah. He never gave me one.
Do you have one you would
No,
like to-
someone intervene. He can't name something else. No.
Do you have one you would like?
Well, what's your name?
My name is Marsland.
I'm happy with whatever you pick.
Let's walk back to wherever, and I will mull on it as we walk.
My name is Walkback.
No.
Now we're in, and this is what we got.
So okay, so you're going back to the inn.
Yeah.
Mini me.
Okay. Whew, Quentin is going with Annex. Bishop. Get around to this. Okay, so Bishop, you're just kind of wandering around, right?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the tree, seeing if anybody's like what's going on around the tree. If anybody's like constantly like if they're worshiping the tree type stuff.
So in passing, you pass by a lot of people and you catch a lot of side conversations. Some of the things you hear passing through the streets is the new king watches from the roots of the Sumalan itself. And you hear the regent serves him now, though his voice carries still. And the last one is the king, a stranger, yet not. The tree chose him, perhaps. So just some side chatter in the streets about the management.
Okay.
Other than that, people are pleasant. They don't pay attention to you as much here as other places.
Okay. I'll just do that for a little bit and then I'll head back to the inn.
Okay. Annex and Gwynton, you find the Temple of Dreams, which is the temple there, and it's a beautiful temple. You see like images of moons everywhere. The priests and priestesses that are in there, they're dressed in like white finery, laced with silver. Annex, this looks some of the clothing there looks a lot like what Oz was wearing. In that vein.
Okay. I'll approach one of the priests. Excuse
A tall human lady walks up, or elven lady, and she's got like long blonde hair that kind of falls over her shoulders. Yes, my child, how might I help?
Well, actually, I've come to offer my assistance. I am here in this town for a period of time, and I have come to offer my aid in helping with some of your sick or some who are wounded.
Yes, that would be pleasant. You also worship the Lady of Dreams.
No, actually, I am a martyr of Tyr.
Well, as long as spreading your word isn't your mission here.
Mission's purely to assist and to show good faith.
And your companion, Master Dwarf?
I'm just trying to get better at understanding the other religions around here.
Well, you will find none better than the Lady of Dreams herself, Sahanine Moonbow. She blesses us with her moon every evening.
Thank you. Well, please point the way. Where can I be of assistance?
This way to our wounded. And she takes you back to an infirmary, much like the temple in Candor's Keep. Some are missing, a limb or two here or there. Some are just sick.
Okay, I'll focus. I'll start working my way around, but I will pay some particular attention, especially to those that are missing a limb.
Okay. Yeah, so I would say there's 3 or 4 there that are missing a limb of some sort. What would you like to do with them in particular? Nothing specific, I guess.
No, nothing specific. Just there to comfort them, to ask for their story, and and hear about how they came to have lost a limb, and then I'll also describe my particular situation and how I've lost a limb.
Okay. Gwynton, you just there to help?
Yeah, I'm also looking at my Book of Gods.
Okay. I'll send you the name because it's
Oh,
not...
I found it.
Okay.
I think.
All right. How long do you both want to stay here?
Stay
I stay
here
there
until evening.
until he's done.
Okay. So you all gather back at... we'll say you all get to the end at the same time for sake of convenience. It's probably early evening.
Well, hello, everybody. Tyr has blessed me with another opportunity to help those that are in need.
I'm just staring at the not penguin.
You do realize you have something following you.
And Marsden, I'll let you describe this after I sent you the description there. What you went and got clothes for this creature? What do they look like?
I'm imagining, wait. I'm kind of imagining somewhere between like a Ewok and what are the little creatures on, was it Tatooine that are like
Jawas.
Jawas, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send y'all a picture of what these things look like too.
Be right back.
They're literally penguins with arms.
Everyone, this is Sparky.
Hello, my name is Sparky.
Oh my goodness.
Why can't it talk?
It knows coming.
Why is it no comment?
Don't ask questions.
Is this
You
thing gonna
never
kill
seen
us
it.
all these days?
Have you ever seen a
No.
talking animal?
Did not just steal this from somebody. Is this somebody's child?
It walks up to Bishop. Ooh, and it just starts tapping on your leg.
This is awkward.
You just
It's
bought-
okay. You can pet it.
It starts. You say that it starts touching its own face, and ooh, my face is soft.
Is that weird or anything?
Is this the best time to add another member to our party?
Huh. Well, we have the ship.
adventure.
Oh, buddy, I've already been told that you can't withstand fireball.
And like all you guys is like this little pudgy penguin, probably about a foot and a half tall, like dressed in clothes.
Okay. So
What?
we're going out to the swamp tomorrow. I give you 80-20 odds.
Not in your favor.
I can swim.
Do you
Did-
prefer to swim?
I would like to have a brother or sister.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Mars, did you buy bait? Is that why you bought this thing? For bait?
Don't listen to him. I'm not going to kill you. I could bring you guys to the shop if you would like to also get a pet. They had a wonderful giant space hamster. A little bit more than I wanted to spend.
I already have a pet. I'll need to buy one.
What?
I have a pet.
You have a pet?
Yeah.
What's your pet?
A Triceratops.
Oh.
I want to see your Tripopalops.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Sparky. It's I don't bring him out to play very often. He takes up a lot of room.
I don't.
We can clearly
I
see that.
don't. Can you swing a sword?
Please give him a great sword.
Never tried.
Here, get in this bag.
You can survive without oxygen, right?
How much does he weigh?
Like a
I mean,
pound.
he's small, so probably 5 to 10 pounds.
It's a beefy foot tall, not flying bird.
That's not that crazy.
He's overweight.
Yeah, no, the weight. The weight is what I was talking about. Again,
I
what?
suggest we get some rest before
Whatever happens tomorrow.
happens.
I like to cuddle.
Are you tired, Sparky?
I've got sleep in my eyes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this voice reminds me of the character from Scary Movie, where it's like, "Here, take my strong hand."
He doesn't say that in the movie. That is a misinterpreted or misheard line or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, just True Silver, give me strength to deal with this thing. And one more thing to heal.
It just reaches its little, like, it has human like arms almost. Like it doesn't have flippers, and it just reaches up and like grabs your
Just
finger,
has arms.
Marsland.
That's so disturbing.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
hi, buddy.
wait, I have to ask. Isn't Marsden like 7 feet tall?
Yeah, but he's got long arms.
Like
No, I don't think he's 7 feet. I think you're what,
6'6".
Yeah,
And this penguin is a foot.
yeah, sure. This is like the door hinges thing. Just go with it.
Which way does the penguin look? Up in
Can
the
you-
eye.
I'm gonna pick him up and put him on my shoulder like a parrot.
Okay.
You should get Marsland. You need to go buy a like leather outfit for him, so you strap him to your chest.
Oh my gosh! Or like a backpack he can sit up, look over.
Yeah,
my
either
shoulder.
like a baby front or a baby backpack, whichever
Yeah.
one you want.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh my god. I would not be encouraging anything of the sort.
Well, if we're gonna have him here, at least if it take whatever creature eats him and Marsden at the same time, it's a 2-for-1 deal.
What can I do to him to make his AC really high?
Love him so very much.
Put him in a plate helmet. I don't know.
Put him in Bishop.
Jesus.
Bishop, remember from studying your manuals that there's a cavity around here that he might be able to fit inside of.
He can help the spider scoop up the ooze.
Goo.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Where are the rooms? I am having none of this nonsense.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nighttime.
Okay. And we're at the inn, not at the ship, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yep.
So Bishop, you want to stay with Marsden tonight, right?
And Sparky.
Would be a no.
I'll bunk up with Marsden and Sparky then.
Okay.
Be our guest.
So that means Bishop's staying with Annex because Justinian's already in his room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not here to say no. Just put them all in his room.
I mean, that's usually how we roll. All right. Anyone doing anything this evening?
Did I ever find out any information about like the swamps I could use to like prep proper spells?
I mean, they're swamps.
Cool. So control water. Got it. I think I already have that spell anyways.
Yeah, I think you usually keep that one going, right?
It became a. Wait, do I not have it anymore? I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna play my spells then.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then you all sleep. Sparky cuddles up next to you, Marsland, and just
Chewing on books.
Yes.
No.
All right. Morning arrives, Bishop. You would be awake first.
I'm just gonna sit there until
Just
And act-
staring
And
at
it's-
it.
just in the room.
I can
And
feel
then
your
you-
eyes on me.
Technically, I've been staring at you all night. I don't ever technically stop looking at stuff.
Annex, why was your hand moving under the covers? You wake up, Annex, and you see Bishop there.
Duh, Bishop.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
There's like little drips of a weird liquid on the floor below Bishop.
Bishop, how are you feeling?
No better, no worse than yesterday.
I'm glad you managed to come off the ship. It'd be good to have you with us when we go to the swamp.
I had every intention of joining. It was just not wise for me to be in the same room as Colton Frost.
Understood. It was quite tense, but nonetheless, I'm happy to have you. Hopefully, we'll be able to have some resolution with Oz and even with Marsland and his parents.
Yes. Hopefully, we can knock a few things off of our to-do list here.
Well, let's go rouse the rest of the party. Get this day started.
Okay.
By Tyr's blessing, maybe we'll be able to find a remedy for this the mines and and what ails them.
You would think they would have better grasp of what they were doing out in the swamps.
Both Azeldorf and Colton are quite formidable, and as are the Frost Reavers. To have to outsource this work does not bode well.
That may be Oz's plan. Or at least Colton's.
That he was your friend.
From what you all told us, he might be under the influence of Colton Frost, which he was afraid of to begin with.
It's possible. I didn't see any signs of that here, but I wouldn't know what I'm looking for. He seemed of sound mind when I spoke with him, but I do not know the Oz of old.
Yes, being of sound mind is the troubling part.
No. Well, hopefully we'll be able to make amends.
After you, and I open the door.
Then we'll go out there and start knocking on folks' doors.
Marsland, you wake up to the feeling of tapping on your face.
But yes, hello, good morning.
Wake up,
Why
put on a
are
little
you-
makeup. Because you wanted to.
I'll pick him up, put him under the ground.
And he just starts like waddling toward the door.
You better not wake me up like that every morning, otherwise I might bring you back to that shop.
I hope he wakes you up like that every morning.
Oh boy.
just turns around and looks at you with these big like eyes that are all filled with water now. I just want to be loved.
Tell me I'm pretty. Can you can't fly, even though you look like a bird, right?
I can't.
That's a shame.
Curse these hands. If I only had wings.
Perhaps one day we can find some strong form of magic and turn your arms into wings.
So where are we going today, Dad?
I might need to drop you back off at the ship.
That is the opposite direction of where we need to go.
Is there a daycare in town?
He's going to die.
Oh man. Here, little buddy.
This
put
is on
this
you.
helmet.
The whole point of everyone staying down here.
Might as well just leave his ass in the room.
Oh, I'm gonna go downstairs with him to the innkeep and find them. Hopefully,
Yeah, they're there.
I just
Okay.
bought this bird, and you want to hold on to it for me?
do you offer daycare services?
Excuse me? Daycare?
We have to go into the swamp for a little bit, and I'm afraid my little friend Sparky here might perish if he were to come along.
And
That's a you problem, buddy.
Can I keep him here for a fee?
what are you willing to pay? This is outside of our normal services.
How much would it take?
I would rather you offer an amount. What it's worth to you to keep Sparky cared for.
A gold a day?
Fair enough.
Wow, I did not think you were going to take that. I will prepay for 5 days, and if I owe a debt when we get back, I will settle then.
I hope he doesn't eat much.
Glance down at him. I haven't had him for a whole day yet, so I don't know.
I haven't seen him eat anything now that you mention it.
It's like a
haven't-
modern day dad, just a bolt.
You haven't fed your pet?
Morrison's going out to get some milk.
He's going out to get milk. Hey, little
Need some
buddy.
smokes. I'll be back.
I have not fed my pet yet. He didn't say he was hungry.
Marston's going to go out for smokes and not come back.
It's gonna be like a year and a half. And he's gonna go back to the inn and go, "Yeah, there's a skeleton. You owe us like 482 gold,
He's long gone.
but we kept
All
an
right.
eye on him."
So they take Sparky, your prepayment,
Yep.
and as the one takes it back, takes Sparky back to the back. That's my dad. He's pretty important.
Be safe, Sparky. Don't cause any trouble.
How many teams of horses have we left randomly throughout the Isles? Okay.
In this campaign, like
Yeah.
2,
No. Okay. That's
maybe.
Alright.
Maybe.
All right.
We freed the one.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody's out there. Justinian came down, had breakfast, heading south.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
You get to the guards at the far gate. Halt! No entrance into the swamp.
And a Anaximander.
Whoa!
Next, Commander Starward and the Light Unsparkers. We are here to report for duty as assigned to us by King Ozeldorf.
We heard about that. Enter at your own risk. And they open up the door. Good luck.
And what do you mean by that?
He just smiles as they're like closing the door.
We all gonna die.
What has your friend gotten us into? Marsland, Bishop, Winton.
Oh, I can guarantee you about nothing good.
So it doesn't take you long as you leave the city of the Arboreum, and that to see that your world has changed. The forest gives way to a vast mire of black water and skeletal-looking trees, their branches twisted into shapes that resemble hands clawing at the sky. The air is heavy, clinging with a damp, acrid stench that burns the back of your throat. And perpetual mist crawls across the ground, glowing faintly in places with sickly green and violet hues. Every step through the bog is an effort. Mud sticks to your boots and feet. You see leeches squirming in shallow pools and hear the croak of unseen frogs echoing hollowly as though distorted by the swamp. The trees here are scarred by some strange crystalline veins. Some have grown into grotesque shapes, with the trunks swollen with fractures, branches oozing resin that drips into stagnant water. You proceed and see markers. They look like torch lines stuck marking a trail to the south.
Well, as we don't know anything about these swamps, I'm thinking that might be one of the ways we need to go.
I would be inclined to agree.
Okay. So you all begin traveling south, following the trail that's marked. You can see faint indentations of cart marks and things that lead their way back to the gate. So you decide to continue following that. After about 2 or 3 hours of travel, following a faint trail of those half-submerged cart tracks, the swamp parts to reveal a crude excavation pit. You see lanterns still faintly burning, hanging from leaning poles, their reflections fractured in the black water. A rope pulley juts from the ground, rigged above a yawning hole, where it looks like the miners once dug. The site is silent. You hear no hammers, no frost reavers barking orders. The camp's crude tents sag inward, their ropes snapped and the cloth torn. You see abandoned tools, pickaxes, shovels, broken wheelbarrows scattered half sunk in the mud.
I'll investigate to see if there was any struggles.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
That'll be a 5.
No, you didn't see anything. So Bishop goes one direction looking for stuff. I'll say
I'll help.
Annex. Okay, you'll help. Go ahead and give me an investigation as well.
19.
Okay. You find a half-sunken wagon, and as you look at it, on the side of the wagon, you see like a claw mark gouged into the side. The wooden frame splintered outward as if something inside the cart tore its way free. And then you see groups of footsteps, human and humanoid footsteps, running off to the south through the mud.
How big was the claw print?
Pretty sizable.
Like my hand big, my face big? Big.
Bigger than your hand.
Okay. Spooky.
All of you go ahead and roll up a survival check for me.
Why?
You'll see.
6.
Okay, Bishop, that's a fail. Marsland, that's a fail. Annex, it's a fail. Someone just roll a survival check for Justinian for me, please. I don't have his sheet up. Guess I should do that.
I don't know what his modifier is, so I'll just roll a d20.
Yeah, base number's fine. And run
Okay.
with it from there. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so just Bishop and Marsland. I didn't see one from Gwynton.
I got 16. I don't know why you didn't see it, but
Yeah, weird. Okay. So those two that failed, you start sinking into the mud. So you're currently like restrained in the mud as you step in places, and it goes up to your knees, or in Gwynton's case, to your waist. But Gwynton, you saved, so you're good. So that's just Bishop and Marsland. As you're looking at this stuff, you just slowly start sinking into the mud.
I'm going to use mold earth to scoop all of the mud around me out.
Okay.
Just
And
dump
that
it
is
elsewhere.
okay. So do you just fall down deeper in that? If you're getting all the mud
yeah.
around you, like the rest of the mud would like pour in as you go down deeper.
Is it that loose?
Yeah, it's just a swamp.
Okay.
So Marsland like sinks down to like his chest in the mud. Bishop, you're standing like right beside him.
Oh gosh, that didn't work.
I'll go to try to lift him out.
Give me a strength check.
I'll give him a hand.
Okay, he yells out. You walk over there, so with advantage. There it is. Okay, yeah. So you both grab an arm and you pull Marsland out with a, and just kind of set him over on some other grounds. Bishop, you pull your legs out, and you can just kind of feel yourself slowly sinking into with every step. So you make an active effort to like stay moving.
Yeah.
I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw now.
13.
Bishop, you're good.
4.
4. I wonder why I can't see your rolls. Let me refresh here.
I don't think I'm hiding them.
No, I'm sure you're not. Sometimes you just have to refresh. Nope, I don't see. Check to see where you're rolling them to. Make sure it's not set to self.
Yeah, I'll check it. I don't think I've ever changed it though.
Let's look at that again. Y'all are good. Bishop, you don't notice, but everyone else notices that the smell here is pretty rough. Does not smell good.
Like rotting
flesh, maybe under the mud. It's like burping up from pockets under the mud as you walk through it.
Is just everything around us mud?
Yeah, it's a swamp.
There's no road.
The road came into like this dig site, and the dig site is basically just kind of hollowed out. And as this has been abandoned, the water has just kind of started seeping in.
Okay. Does the road continue past this dig site?
Yep.
Okay.
So you've seen the footprints leading off to the south, and then you have a road that leads off to the south as well.
This is not what I was expecting.
Well, it seems that the footprints continue in the southern direction.
I was raised on a mining colony, and this does not look anything like it. Mind you, mine was in the Astral Sea, but you should see activity all around, constant flow of people and workers. No taskmasters, I don't see anything.
Does it... It seems like this was just abandoned. Like, people were maybe here and then...
From the claw marks, I would assume something attacked the miners, and they all scattered.
Or underneath us right now.
Ooh, that's dark.
Yeah, it does stink like, rotting flesh beneath us. So that is a possibility.
I put my arms in the swamp and see if I can't feel anything.
You do feel something bump against your finger.
I'll pull it out.
Does it grab back?
No, it doesn't grab back. You pull up an emaciated, rotting arm that's been slashed at one side. The fingers are curled up. One of them's missing the tip. The flesh is like a green-brown covered in mud. It's been here for some time.
Well, this does not bode well. I suggest we continue. Maybe we can find a survivor.
I would agree with that. We should keep an eye out for whatever this creature is that caused these claw marks.
Okay, so you all are continuing on the road?
Yeah.
Okay. You push your way further down the path, following the cart trails that leads south and north here. The travel is difficult as the mud just sticks to everything and gets worse. About 3 hours later, so you've been traveling about 6 hours at this point, the path winds deeper into the mire. The mist here hangs thick and low, curling around your legs like ghostly fingers. The trees grow fewer, their blackened trunks twisted and bent. Each step through the muck is a sucking pull. Does not want to let you go. You begin to notice abandoned wheelbarrows tipped into the water, lanterns hanging. The smell grows worse here. Rot mixed with a sharp mineral tang like iron and sour wine. You come upon a wide, half-flooded pit yawning in the mire, ringed by sagging tents and crude scaffolding. Lanterns sway faintly in the mist, still glowing with a pale green crystal light. Ropes hang down into the excavation, some frayed, some snapped. Pickaxes and shovels are scattered on the ground, half buried in the sludge. Tunnels surround the outer walls. Old burnt-out campfires rest outside of the tunnels, hinting at living quarters for this site. But the one thing that catches you is the silence. It's oppressive. There's no voices, no tools, just the faint drip of swamp water. No frogs croaking, no insects buzzing. It's just quiet.
How
Oh, no, we gotta-
I'd like to investigate some of the campfires,
Okay.
and I'd like to see like how old they seem. You know, is it fresh? You know, is there like any indication of age as to how long it's been since since they were used?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll search some of the tents inside the tents to see.
All right.
Looking for
Come
like
in.
journals or notes, something, anything.
You're back.
Lost a Gwent in there. All right. So you see that the campfires, some of them are still warm. They've been out for a little bit of time, but they are warm. The tents themselves, you see a few personal belongings, pans, maybe clothes. There's some crates that have various things in them, but no real journals.
This campfire was used recently.
Do I see any blue skin?
What?
No.
Oh my
So
gosh.
there are some emaciated bodies, and there are bluish colored skin, but not in the form of Vidalkin blue, just
Okay.
suffocation blue. Turning some of them over, you see massive slash marks across the chest. Some of them are look like frost reavers.
Hmm. Okay, I guess I'll continue investigating the area.
Okay. You start seeing a lot of the same. You walk by one of the caves. You Bishop step inside. You can see this was a sleeping chamber. From the looks of it, I mean, you find like a small sack of gold. There's like 53 gold pieces in there, 27 silver pieces. It looks like this was maybe where the frost reavers would sleep in the evenings. Is a drier spot cut into the stone. You can see on the wall, someone has taken charcoal and like marked hash marks on the wall. Probably assume how many days they've been there. Counting those up, you can. There's about 47 of those.
47.
Marsden, can you reach out to your parents to see if they can give us any idea of where they may be?
That's not a bad idea. I'm going to cast sending to my mom.
Okay.
Mom, it is Marsland again. We are, I believe, in the swamp. Are you still here?
I'm back.
Can you guide us?
Marsden, I think this is dig site 3. Are you close?
I don't have any idea what dig site number I'm at.
47, apparently.
Oh, did what? No.
No, that was the number of days that person
Yeah.
was here.
I would like to cast. Locate creature can locate like a specific hue or specific creature, not just a creature of that type, right?
Let's see. I think so. Yeah, I can locate describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You can sense a direction, a creature location if it's within 1,000 feet of you.
I'm gonna cast locate creature, trying to find Corvani.
Nothing comes up.
Well, that was rude.
We'll say with your intelligence and a 3-hour walk between the last two mining camps, it might be a little further than 1,000 feet.
Okay. They might be around, but they are not close.
Did you tell us about the campsite?
Yeah, I would have conveyed that.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for any indication on a campsite number or mining site number.
Okay. As you get around the corner, there's another cave. You step into it. You do see some indication that this is campsite 2.
It's campsite 2, and 3 is not within 1,000 feet.
It was 3 hours between this one and the first one we were at. I don't know your math, but
Okay.
I suggest we continue moving on. I'll hand the bag of coin over to Quentin to add to the total group funds.
Okay.
You said it was 53 gold and 23 silver?
Yeah, something like that. Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Get that, Quentin.
53 gold and 27 silver.
Sure.
As you look at the last camp, from one of the caves nearby, there are multiple caves here, you hear something scraping from within one of the holes. Slow, grinding, uneven, like stone drug across stone. Then it stops, and you hear as this creature appears from outside of one of the caves and steps into the light, and with an ear-shattering roar, roars and begins charging towards you all. Roll initiative.
Nah.
Here we go again.
All right, that's everybody there. All right, Bishop, you are up first.
Okay. After seeing what this thing has done to actual living creatures, pretty sure it's hostile. So I am going to rush up to it.
Okay.
And I will attack. $28.
That hits.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Alright. I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll that.
Okay. That does hit.
Okay. Bonus action flurry. Knock that real quick. Alright. Third attack. Hits. Fourth attack. And fifth attack. Miss.
All right.
So, and June 24, 36. $44.
Okay. All right. As Bishop runs forward and just begins pummeling the creature. All right. That's the end of your turn. All right. It is going to attack you. First attack. That does hit. As it bites you, you take 22 points of piercing damage.
All right, I'm going to use my reaction. For deflect attack.
Okay.
I take 0.
All right.
I'll use another key point and redirect that attack back at it.
Okay.
He has to make a 20 dex save.
Okay. He fails.
He takes 21 damage back at him.
Okay. All right. He makes his next attack. He hits with that one. 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then his last attack. That hits for 23 points of piercing damage. And as his bonus action, he releases this guttural scream that echoes within the chamber, and I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
+2 to everyone but Bishop.
Okay.
So that would make mine an 18.
All right. Bishop fails. Justinian fails. Marsland saves. And Axamander saves. Gwynton, what was yours?
18.
All right, that's a fail. You all take 38 points of psychic damage.
All of us?
Yes, except for the ones that saved. You take half that.
So you said 36? So 18.
38.
38. So
19.
Okay.
All right. Gwynton, you are up.
Toll the dead. So saving throw, please. Wisdom.
Okay.
Was it 18 to beat?
26.
Yeah, he's good. That's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to shoot a line 5 feet wide. Let me get my measurement thingy. Oh, that's cone. We don't want cone. There's our 5 feet wide. All right. Marsland and Annex. Make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Fail.
10.
You both take 16 points of poison damage and are now poisoned.
Sick.
Justinian's turn. I'm going to try to follow what he does, which is Hex.
No magic missile.
Hex, and then that would be his bonus action, and then Eldritch Blast. Okay, first one misses. Second one hits. Third one hits. For 15, 28, 30 damage. All right. Marsland, you are up.
I'm going to shake off the poisoned effect, so I'm no longer poisoned.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at him.
All right.
The 17 hit.
It does.
For 24 points of let's do fire damage.
All right. It slams into him.
I was gonna say me.
Oh, it's got a reflective carapace, don't you know? Those exist. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Annex, you are up.
All right. I'm going to use 5 of my points, I guess, for purifying poison.
Okay.
There. Okay, that's a bonus action. Now we're going to there. And let's begin the pummeling.
Okay.
There. 23.
That hits.
25. All right. Okay, I don't like that, so I'm going to re-roll it for Savage Attacker.
Okay.
And that sucks. All right, and next one.
Should have kept it.
Should have kept it. All right, 22. 6. 30. And that's a bonus action, which I already used, so I can't do it. So 30 points of damage.
Okay.
Yep. That's
all right. Bishop, top of the round.
Okay. I will attack it again. First attack.
That hits.
Second
That
attack.
hits.
Flurry. Third attack.
Hits. Hits. Hits.
So 5 attack. 11. 25. 39. 51. 62.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. This creature is bloodied.
Whoa.
All right. it is going to turn back toward Bishop. That hits. First one hits. Second one hits as well. Let's do the damage for the first one.
Hold on a second. Where is that thing? It's not under reaction, so I gotta look it up manually.
I know what you're talking
Sentinel.
about. It's feats.
Yeah, it.
You get to make an attack.
Get to make an attack. Yeah, I just want to make sure I got the verbiage right. Okay, and there. 19.
That hits.
Okay, that's that. That's 15. That would have been nice before. 19 points of damage, and his speed is now 0.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
All right, Bishop, you take 24 points of damage for the first attack.
Using my reaction for the deflect and redirect.
Okay.
So I take 0 on that one. He needs a 20 deck save.
Okay. Nope, didn't get it.
Takes an additional 24.
Okay. All right, damage on the second attack that he hit you with. 25 points of damage. And hit you with the last attack for 19 points of damage. It's an axe. You just see this creature like hunched over, oozing and just gnawing into Bishop. Just you can hear the metal on teeth scraping.
Just beating the shit out of each other.
Right, he's just like Bishop's punching him, like he has him in his mouth. Bishop's like, just pounding at him, and then he just releases Bishop for a second, and again just and screams. I need all of you to make a Wisdom saving throw again.
17. Bishop, you get +2.
19.
Okay.
28.
It's the Gwenton. What is? Oh no, there's yours.
Okay, I was asking if you saw mine or not.
Yeah, I see it. So Gwenton and Marsland save. Marsland, I don't know where this is all coming from. The rest of you take 34 points of damage.
Did a 19 not save?
19 did not save, no.
Okay.
So everyone takes 34, and those that saved, Gwenton and Marsland, you take half that.
Bishop falls.
Okay. You see Bishop clang to the ground, Anaximander.
Yep.
All right, that is the end of his turn. Gwenton, you are up.
Preserve life so Bishop can heal for 65.
Whoa.
Oh, dang. That's just an ability?
No, it's my channel divinity.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So it's 65?
Yeah, 65 is half of your health, right? Or
Yeah.
less. Okay. Then yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
I guess I can move up so that way I can also be a dick with Sentinel.
All right. He is going to roll. Oops.
And then I go down.
He's going to roll a d6. Oh no. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking there. Yeah, he's going to again spray out. So Anaximander and Marsland again make a Constitution saving throw.
Rude.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Both those are fails. You both take 15 points of poison damage and are poisoned.
Oh my gosh. I'm already poisoned.
I thought you shook it off.
That's a joke.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
All right. Justinian is going to do his double Eldritch Blast here. So first one hits, second one misses.
Would he be the gloves or bracers or whatever?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Third one hits. That's 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits. All right, so 5 hits. Come on, stop, dice. 3. 2. 9. Okay, 49 points of damage. All right, Marslin, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with Chromatic Orb again.
Okay. That does hit.
Okay. For 27 points of damage.
Okay. What kind of damage?
Let's do fire again.
All right. So you hit the creature with fire, and it starts screaming out, and it starts flailing wildly. I need Bishop, Annex, and Gwynton to make dexterity saving throws.
Stop making creatures explode.
It's not exploding. He's
dirty,
flailing around.
dirty 20 with an X +2.
Yep, 23.
Okay.
Knew I should have
So-
looked up.
So it only hits Bishop for 23 points of damage. Give me a second here. As the creature then takes a few steps and falls down with a thud.
I will go over and check on Bishop because he's still technically down, probably.
That
I'm
is not pleasant.
I'm gonna expend 5 more healing to 5 more points to do laying hands on myself again.
None of these are ever
For poison.
fun.
Okay.
How's everyone feeling?
Ouch.
I felt better.
So the silence that follows is broken only by the hiss of swamp gas and the faint hum of crystals. You see the creature, its body twisted with jagged shards of glowing stone protruding from its skin. You see its chest rise once, twice, and then it stills.
Sorry, did you say the hiss of swamp ass?
Sometimes.
You think there's many more of these things going around killing everybody?
There might be. Just be careful.
I'm gonna walk up and investigate the creature some. Trying to
Okay.
see what its deal is.
You see something just that catches your eye that's shining there.
I'm gonna look closer.
You look
Sparky,
closer
what's up,
and kind of reach out and kneel down and pry it free. And it's strange, like trinket, a ring formed into the shape of your Vidalcan house crest.
Oh boy.
A piece your father never parted with.
Oh, you.
The sigil, dulled by grime and crystal, is unmistakable. For a moment, the face of the creature seems to shift. The stone-hard lines of its jaw cracks just enough for the outline of a man's feature to emerge. The eyes, long clouded with madness, flicker faintly, a familiar purple hue, just for a heartbeat. Then the light fades. The painted eyes grow dark. Whatever remained of this creature is now gone.
Wait, just disintegrated?
No, just, it's dead.
Wait, what? Are you saying that this is my dad?
Has it been a minute? Can I cast Fear the Dying?
Yeah, it's definitely been over a minute.
I'm going to approach it confused and investigate it closer and see if I can catch more of that fleeting glimpse of what appeared to be my dad.
I'm
As
gonna
you
use, my healing kits on myself.
okay, as you turn, the head, you can feel like a familiar shape, a long, elongated skull. You kind of pull open the eyes, and again, that familiar purple hue. As you dig around the creature, there's fragments of kind of a bluish robe. It seems quite certain that your greatest fears are realized.
Why do you do this to our parents?
I know. Why can't we just have a happy family, man?
They always die.
Hey, my parents are still alive as far as I know. And can
Justinians are. Yeah, that's true. Also true.
Guys, I think I have this horrible feeling that whatever this thing is or has become, at one point, it sounds crazy, but I think this might have been my dad. I show them the ring that has my family crest. I pulled this from it. My dad never let this out of his sight.
Well, Marsland, he's been enslaved. It doesn't mean that this is your father. It could be anything.
You don't understand it. I don't know how to explain it, but can they see the purple hue of the eyes?
I mean, if you show it to them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to point out the distinguishing features.
The eyes, strangely enough, even though they're like bulbous and elongated, I mean, they look like Marsland's kind of eyes.
I'm going to stand next to it to see. Do you see the resemblance?
By Tyr's hand. Wow. I do.
And I swear this is a piece of his robe.
And he pulls out this burnt, singed piece of robe.
I don't know how to explain it.
Marsland, had I known, I would have held back.
Well, I didn't know. I'm equally as responsible here. I killed my father.
Whatever happened here was not your doing. It is either whatever these crystals are that they are mining, or it could be the magics of the ley line that has transformed them somehow.
What if it could have been stopped? What if it could have been reversed?
We cannot control what we didn't know. We know now, and we know to use caution moving forward. That does not stop the pain, but if it's any consolation, there is no way we could have known, and had we known, we would have taken different actions.
And Marlo's not quite crying, but his eyes appear slightly glossier than usual. I think the only thing we can do is, I guess, give him a burial.
Absolutely.
I don't understand how he could have transformed like this. This is horrible. I wonder how many of the miners here have succumbed to this travesty.
It seems with the two camps we have encountered more than once.
I'll kneel down and close the eyelids on the creature.
Okay. Just kind of slowly pull them closed over it.
Can we make anything out of these crystals that are protruding from its body?
What are the crystals like that are protruding?
They're just like a white crystal.
Possibly the crystals they want us to harvest.
I think so.
We should
Does it-
take samples.
We should take some samples. We should also take one for myself. Perhaps I'll put it in a amulet of some sort when we get back.
Is that how you wish to remember your father? I would, if it was me, the ring would have sufficed.
I'll take
Think
both, but
of the man he was, not what he became.
you must document all states.
Who knows?
If ever we could stand back, I'm going to clear a hole. And I'll start using mold earth, to make a pit.
Right underneath the creature, so it just kind of sinks down in.
I'll make it right next to it, and then
Okay. All right, so you dig down how deep?
Past a
10.
few layers of bodies.
Oh gosh. Go 15 feet deep.
Okay. So you hollow the soil out, and it pretty much, you hit stone at a certain point and it goes down, so it's kind of a loose mud on top and then some kind of limestone and such right beside it. But yeah, it takes you a bit of time. The rest of you just kind of watching as this happens.
I'll be saying a like prayer to it for it.
Yep. Same.
Okay. All right, you get it hollowed out. Now what?
Bishop, could you give me a hand rolling him into this?
As gently as possible, I will help him lower it.
Okay. So you all, I mean, it's heavy, but you do your best to be gentle and kind of push the creature in, and it falls the 15 feet, and you can hear like the cracking of a stone carapace of some sort as it hits the bottom.
Then I'll mold earth to fill the hole back in.
Okay. You fill the hole back in. It's raised slightly from the compensation there of the creature inside.
The creature? My dad?
Mm-hmm.
Jerk.
If this is what's happening to the people down here, let's try to find your mom before it happens to her.
Good plan.
Indeed. Should be at the next camp.
I suggest we hurry.
Long rest?
And walk. And walk.
I could use a little bit of healing. I am hurting.
Believe me, I took the brunt of it. I didn't know your dad was such a fighter.
Me either.
It skipped a generation, apparently.
I know he smacked Bishop pretty good last fight.
That he did. I believe you have a healing kit, do you not, Marsland?
Fine, I will do it myself.
Watch that sass, boy.
I'll use the healing kit on myself.
Okay. All right. Let you handle that. So the party sends Marsland's father to his final resting place, even though it's a different form. leaving the site that has now become his grave, they pick up the path and head toward Dig Site 3. And that
Nope.
is where
We have 26
pick
minutes.
up-
Nope.
we'll pick up next week.
What do you mean?
What I'm hearing is that next week is going to be an hour of just Mars and be like, "Oh, hi, Mom. How's it going? I killed Dad.
Oh dear.
Do you want to see the pet that I had?
His name is Sparky.
Anyways, have you had breakfast?
How are you?"
So, yeah. Also, hopefully we can all be here for next week as well. So, as you move to the next dig site, go back to the comic or the comments here. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Quite an adventure that we're getting ourselves into here. I will now probably be berated for the next 10 minutes at least.
Yep.
Stop doing like ads.
Why?
Oh, there's some pretty good reasons, mister. I didn't talk to my parents for 2 years.
What, they're helpless? They just get into slavery because I didn't talk to them?
This has been something that was planned for a very long time. Yeah.
Yeah, patricide.
Not that. I hope that your message you got back from him last session now makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And the message that you got previous to that, the last time you talked to him, was a little garbled too.
It was. So he's been transforming for a long time, or has been transformed for a long time?
Has been transforming for a while.
Cool.
So
He couldn't say something like, "Help! I'm transforming."
I have a carapace. What are these
Well,
pincers?
Yeah.
there are reasons for that as well. But you'll have to tune in next week to maybe find out what that is. We appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget to check out the Let's Set the Tone tomorrow night for Alien Earth. That should be an interesting. I have notes that were sent from somebody here. Where'd that go? Wrong chat. Too many chats. Thoughts overall on Alien Earth, things that we liked, stuck out, was done well, things that maybe you did not like, and then maybe some random questions. So if you haven't watched it, there will be spoilers. So be careful because we'll be talking about it. Yeah, you guys got anything in closing?
You already killed my dad, so I don't have anything to say.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it was a pretty, didn't have to have his parents in there at all because it was a pretty tragic explosion thing for Marsland. So,
Is there any person at this point whose parents you have not killed off?
yeah,
Who?
bishops.
No, you
Just
killed
in-
Gaz.
No, he
You
did.
killed Gaz.
Yeah, you killed Gas.
That yeah, but you're that wasn't your parent. That's your
no.
creator.
Yeah, his parent.
Justinian's family is still alive.
Yeah, if
Are
it's
they?
this campaign,
Yeah.
my
I
parents
thought they died in the crumble.
No, they
No,
weren't
it
there.
just tore up their house.
Oh, just the house, right.
Yep. Yeah, and Gwenton's parents are allegedly still alive.
Allegedly. Have you cast sending to your parents?
I talked to them. With it being 6 months in game, it would be like 7 months ago.
Yeah. So not all of them, but hey, Sparky's got a new parent there, and that parent hasn't died yet.
Yet. Oh, Sparky. He definitely would have died if I took him in.
He would have drowned just walking through the swamp.
We'd still be
like this
back
one?
there, but at the first mining site, waiting for little Sparky to be walking behind us. We'd just be punting him through the freaking swamp.
throwing him like a football.
I can fly, Dad.
Whoa! His arms are so disturbing.
They are. All right. Thank you all for coming out. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon.
So far, the dungeon master is here to slay tonight. We grab our sheets, we gather our die. Nothing beats the feeling inside until our love just gets in the way. Critical fail, the dice are so cruel. Critical fail, can we break the rules? It's so hard to overcome when your dice just say I'm done. The monsters seem to never miss. I might as well go take a piss. My turn is just a waste of time each round. Our life force is draining now. Oh look, my friend just went down. It doesn't matter what skill I use. The dungeon master just wants to abuse. Just wants to abuse. Critical fail, the dice are so cruel. Critical fail, can we break the rules? It's so hard to overcome when your dice just say I'm done. Even though we may be rolling up another character, cause we are